We just leaving the Jeep, parking in my number 3 spot that I'm scouting this year for elk. And actually it's number 1 for an old deer I call wide load that is about 36 inches wide and an absolute monster that we have not seen last year. Puts him about 7-8 years old. A ridiculous buck. But I've been for a couple years now really just scouring this whole countryside trying to find where he would winter. And it's not where he hangs out during archery season, that's for sure. So this is an area I've been looking at on my map for a while now. And then driving in this morning, I was going to go back and get that deer shed that we saw from last weekend. And they've got the gate open, so that changed our whole game plan. We'll be looking for elk sheds and hopefully where wide load likes to winter. We'll see. So stay tuned. Isn't that right, Bear Bait?
Yeah.
And that's providing we don't get soaked because it's supposed to be really rainy, drizzly, high of 45 today. I'm walking about 20 minutes and we're already on the board. So I'm liking our decision so far. Just a chip. Looks like a spike and a broken rag or something like that. Probably a matching set, but let's check it out. Yeah. Little dink rag. How do you get a rag to shed matching set when they're that dang small? That's crazy. Normally, an elk this small is going to carry about miles. That's last year's brown. And here's the other one. Hey, that's not bad though. We got 2 on the board. Happy. We'll get some pictures. And yeah, this is all south facing, nice green grass. And we're the first ones right here at least in a year and a half. We're doing something new this year. I mean, not that new. We always run Cuddebacks. Freaking love them. But this year we got these new Cuddebacks cameras that last year we were running the Moultries and the Spartans, and Spartan is phenomenal other than the batteries don't last more than a month if they're taking a lot of elk pictures. Great pictures, and then it was nothing like waking up every single morning checking your camera to see what's on the email, you know. But Cuddebacks is coming out with a satellite link this year. I'm already on the list for that one. Yeah. But these, we went ahead and we're going to try them out. And back behind me, I've got, I don't know if you can see it there, right there, I've got the home camera. And that's set up. It's hidden, but not in a, I mean, if I was setting up a regular camera, it'd be in a little bit better spot. But it's close enough to a trail. Hopefully I'll get some pictures. But it's my main home camera that I'm going to check all the SD cards. And then I will set up 3 more cameras in this next valley. And most of this is going to be just for a test to see how well it works in mountainous terrain, how far. I might only be able to get 100 yards and have to set up a camera, in which case I'm not going to be very happy. But if I can cover a whole valley and only have to check 1 camera and not spook game doing it, I'm ecstatic. So we're going to see. Hey guys, we've got a bear down here. Good sized bear too. I don't know if you can see him. He's about 250 yards away. All by himself, no cubs, so that's good. I like this valley already. So, we're watching about a 300-pound boar chocolate phase down here. Just walking right up the valley. I thought he might get our thermals, but he got right past him, so he's just walking up the valley. Not a care in the world. Really gorgeous bear though. Big, big head on him. Probably in that 300-pound range. Definitely better than your average from 180 to 220. I can still see him right there. See him, bud? He's just cruising right up this draw here. Came from the river down below us. So, yeah, I'll have to remember that because I can get a bear tag for this unit. So, see if he sticks around. I've never seen him before. There's a couple other chocolate fays and black fays about 1.5 miles away from here, 2 miles away. But this looks like a new boar here, so I might have to get my bow out after him, see if he wants to meet the ram cat. The second camera, we carried it all over the place. I was surprised. I mean, we got line of sight 3/4 of a mile up a big nasty ridge. Still had good signal. As soon as I started dropping over the edge, was losing the signal, but no really good spot to put it, so we just kept carrying it along, hiking, and followed that bear down in the bottom, and walking back up this trail. This some sign. It's not overloaded with sign for sure. It's got some deer, few elk, obviously bear. So we're on a couple trails right down here at the bottom. Not the best spot in the world, but it's still May, and you know, get this camera system tested out, see how it works, and we'll just keep hiking up the valley. There's another valley up and over where I found elk sheds before, so we'll just keep heading up and see what we can see. Haven't found anything since that first matching rack here at Hornset, but got all 4 of my Cuddy Link cameras up. Actually fairly surprised and happy. I've got one on a saddle at the top of a ridge, and so then I was able to put one down in that that valley to the south of me, down the bottom on a trail, and then over on this side I've stretched out 2 more, and once I get back I'll be able to look at the GPS, see how far it was, but a dang good distance. I mean, I think between 3 and 4 is probably 400 to 500 yards, but between the home and number 3 there's probably 3/4 of a mile there, and this is all going down the same valley other than camera 2, which is on the other side. But anyway, it's I'm impressed. Where I have originally planned on this is a few valleys, well, 30 miles north of here in a few different valleys. Great saddles, ridgetop trails, and then great wallows in these series of valleys. So it looks like this Cuddy Link is going to work pretty slick for what I'm wanting. We'll find out. I'll probably come back in about a month, check out the home camera, and just see if it's working. So I'm very happy.
Guys, we're taking a little break now. You guys, mouthful with the Bandera bar.
Thanks to Antler Trader, I saw it on one of his shows and ordered them up. Pretty dang good. That and some Motrin. But I'm old and gray.
So we still haven't found a shed, and there's some cattle over here that are being a little annoying. But other than that, we'll keep looking.